Caption this, making your videos more accessible in Canvas Studio. I'm Valdez Bean, the coordinator of accessibility here at the Center for Instruction and Research Technology, and I'll be walking you through this training today. To give you an overview of what we'll be talking about today, first, we'll talk about what are captions. Then we'll go into why captions are necessary, followed by an introduction to Canvas Studio, and how to add videos in Canvas Studio. And then I'll demo how to fix and publish auto-generated captions in Canvas Studio, as well as how to add videos to Canvas pages. And then we'll wrap it all up by discussing cert services for captioning. Let's start off with what are captions. Captions, in this case, can also be called closed captions, and they're time-synchronized text that reflects an audio track and can be read while watching visual content. When creating captions, it should be assumed that whoever is using them cannot hear the audio at all, and therefore, captions should include both the transcription of the spoken dialogue and other relevant sound effects. For example, if the video is of a student in a science lab and they drop a glass beaker, a relevant sound effect would be the breaking of glass. Why are captions necessary? UNF has a high deaf and hard of hearing population of students, making captioning course content one of the most requested accommodations on campus. But captions can also help people who are not deaf or hard of hearing. They also help students who are learning the language the video is in, allow students to watch the video in a loud environment where the audio can't be heard, help students who are watching in a quiet environment, like the library where audio can't be used, and assist students with ADHD or processing disorders with focus and comprehension. The two main ways to access your Canvas Studio are through your global Canvas Studio, and that's always accessible through the global navigation, and then your course level Canvas Studio, which is available through your course level navigation. This is a brief overview to adding videos to Canvas Studio, and there are two ways to add videos. The first is to drag and drop your file from your files on your computer onto Canvas Studio, and the other way is using the Create button. Let's hop over into Canvas Studio and I'll show you how. Here we are in my global Canvas Studio. The first way to add the video was to drag and drop it. So I have a video downloaded to my computer that I'm going to go ahead and grab, and then I'm going to drag it over into the window where my Canvas Studio is open. I'll leave it there, and Canvas will automatically upload the file. The second way to add videos to Canvas Studio is using the Create button. You can click it, hit Add Video. In this instance, I'll be uploading media that I have downloaded to my computer. So I'll hit Browse Files, and then I'll double-click on the video I want to upload. Canvas will take over from here and upload your video. Now that we have our video uploaded, I'll show you how to fix and publish auto captions in Canvas Studio. Here we are back in Canvas Studio. We're going to start with selecting the video we just uploaded. Then, once it loads, you can go to this Captions tab, where you'll see English, Automatic, Not Published Captions. You'll hit these three dots and hit Review and Publish. This will bring you to the Editing Captioning window. In order to start editing the auto-generated captions in Canvas Studio, all we have to do is press play. You'll see over here on the left side that it shows you all of the captions that will be shown throughout the video, as well as a progress bar to tell you where you are in the video. If you see a caption that's not correct, to edit it, all you have to do is select it. It'll pop up another box and pause your video so that you can edit the caption to be the correct text. When you're done, all you have to do is publish. This shows English automatic captions, but no longer does it show that it needs to be published. And there you go. You've just corrected the auto-generated captions in Canvas Studio. Now that you've uploaded your video to Canvas Studio and corrected the auto-generated captions, your video is now ready to be used in your course. To add your video to your Canvas page, all you have to do is go into the Rich Content Editor, select the plug, select Canvas Studio, and then choose the video you want to put on the page. I'll show you. I've created a Canvas page to use as our example. To add our video to this page, we'll want to select Edit as this pulls up the rich content editor. Once it loads, you can hit the plug, then Canvas Studio. This will load all of the videos in your Canvas Studio available to you. I've put my video in my example collection, so I'll hit the collection and then select the video that I want to upload. I can hit Embed Media, and this will put the video on your page. Then, when I'm done, I can hit Save, and that video will now display on my Canvas page inside of my Canvas course. Easy as that. Finally, let's talk about CERT's captioning and transcription services. CERT offers professional captioning and transcriptions of audiovisual content in your course. You can access the form from the QR code on this slide, or on the UNF CERT's accessibility website, or if you have access to this PowerPoint, you can click the link on this slide and it will take you there. Thanks for watching Caption This, making your videos more accessible in Canvas Studio. My name is Valdis Bean, and thanks for joining me today. If you have any additional questions, feel free to send me an email at v.bean@unf.edu or to our general email at certlab@unf.edu. Or you could scan this QR code to schedule a consult with me.